Okay, Algebra 2 students, here's a video for example 2 for section 3.7. We're going to identify even and odd functions just by looking at their equations. Okay, here we go. Is this function odd, even, or neither? 4x to the fourth plus 5. They're going to do some work here. Okay, the way to test it is to substitute negative x in for x. And if you substitute negative in for x, and then you raise it to the fourth power, it still ends up being the same thing. Therefore, it's an even function. So if you can plug in negative x, and it ends up being the same equation, then it's an even function. Okay? Let's see what we have here. This looks like it might be an odd function because it's got a 3. The way to test to see if it has point symmetry is to substitute, well, they substituted in negative x. We still substituted in negative x for both places where there's x. Okay? Now, negative x to the third power is negative x cubed, so that makes this a negative 2x cubed. And then 3 times negative x makes this a minus 3x. And since this, I don't know if I can highlight this. Looks like I can't. Since negative 2x cubed minus 3x is the exact opposite of what we had as far as signage, therefore it's an odd function. So going back to this one, if you plug in negative x and after you do out the expansion you end up with the same thing, it's an even function. If you plug in negative x and it ends up being like negative times the first function, it's an odd function. And if you do it and it's neither one of those cases, it's neither. So we're going to try that with these two puppies right here. Plug in negative x and see if this comes out to the same or the exact opposite. Plug in negative 6 in here, see if it comes out the same or the exact opposite. Okay? Then come on back when you're ready. I'm going to show the answers and then I'll show the workout. Actually, I'll show what the homework is. Okay, the first answer to this one is the function's neither. It's neither. It's neither odd nor even. I'll show you that in a minute if you wish. This one turns out to be also neither odd nor even. Huh. Okay, homework that you can do, where you're just going to try plugging in negative x, are 15 and 16, 11 or 12. Check with your teacher, see what they assign. I am now going to do those problems out if you want to stick around. Okay, let's get good pen size going. I have to plug in negative x into here and into here. When I plug in negative x into here, that becomes negative x to the fifth. So this becomes negative 7x to the fifth. Because it was an odd number, I know it's just going to make the thing negative. When I plug negative x into here, it's going to stay the same. So this is still going to be minus 2x squared. And the big clincher is that the plus 4 stays plus 4. So it's neither because the only thing that changed was this part. These two stayed the same. So everything didn't become the opposite sign, and it didn't stay exactly the same. So that's why it's neither. The other example they gave us was this one here. If I plug in negative x into this, I get negative x to the 6th power, and that's going to come out to be x to the 6th power. And then I still have the minus 2. Hey, that's exactly the same. That's strange. It's exactly the same. That means it should be an even function. Did I misread the answer? The function is neither even nor odd. That's wrong. This is an even function. This answer key is wrong. Feel bad for the people who left early. You guys have stuck around to the end. You got the benefit. I already showed you the homework, so that's it for this video. Have a great night, or day, or morning.